team? It's your boy D.Neal back with another reaction video, and here we are reacting to Captain Morgan, guys. This is an apology video for the incident that's happened this past week. He said a slur, said a word that you're not supposed to say. You know what I'm saying? Basically. And so this is an apology video. I never jumped off the Morgan Wallen bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Morgan had made a mistake. Everybody does. We're human. I mean, and I'm sure he knows he made a mistake, but he gonna talk about it in his video, I'm sure. So let me not do all the ranting. But before we jump into it, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Social media, Patreon, in both corners. I'll put all those links down in the description. So all you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I'm human. I talk back. Morgan, what we got, man?
Hey y'all, it's Morgan. I'm long overdue to make a statement regarding my last incident. I wanted to collect my thoughts, seek some real guidance, and come to you with a complete thought before I did. I was made aware of the video being posted to TMZ with hardly any time to think before it was released to the public. I was asked if I wanted to apologize, and of course I did. I wrote many detailed thoughts, and only a portion of those got used, which painted me in an even more careless light. I'm here to hopefully show you that that's not the truth. The video you saw was me on hour 72 of 72 of offenders.
Hold up. No. Did he say he was on hour 72 or 70 of a bender? 72. Gosh, Lee. No, but that's crazy. That's crazy. 72. Bro, I could not stay up 16 straight hours. It's just struggle. But know what I'm saying? He talks about, he said I wrote a lot of notes, and he's saying this apology is long overdue. He's saying these things, but he wanted to make a complete thought. You don't just want to jump out and just as soon as it gets released make an apology like, oh, you're not seriously apologizing. You're apologizing because you got caught. Y'all know how it goes. It seems like you do wrong and you can't be forgiven no matter how much you apologize, right? And so he wanted to come to a complete thought before he put anything. Understandable. I'm gonna let him keep going. My bad.
2 of 72 of offenders. And that's not something I'm proud of either. Obviously, the natural thing to do is to apologize further and just continue to apologize, but because you got caught, and that's not what I wanted to do. I let so many people down, and who mean a lot to me, and who have given so much to me, and it's just not fair. I let my parents down. They're the furthest thing from the people, from the person in that video. I let my son down, and I'm not okay with that. This week I've been waiting to say anything further until I got the chance to apologize to those closest to me that I knew I personally hurt. I also accepted some invitations from some amazing black organizations, some executives, and leaders to engage in some very real and honest conversations. I'll admit to you, I was pretty nervous to accept those invitations. The very people I hurt, and they had every right to step on my neck while I was down to not show me any grace, but they did the exact opposite. They offered.
Y'all, know what I'm saying? Forgiveness is a thing. People can be forgiven. Know what I'm saying? So many people wanted to just keep their foot on his neck and just hold it there for what he's saying, for making that mistake. But the people that he's saying he's getting invites from different black organizations, and it's like, the people who seem they should have been offended the most, right, are accepting and forgiving. So what's I understand the problem. So I'm saying, why can't we all be forgiving? The people that you feel like it's supposed to offend the most are forgiving. Why can't we? That's just me though. That's just me. And I like how he's saying, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be able to apologize for the people I hurt the most. My parents definitely didn't raise me like that. Like, that's the furthest thing from my parents. And it's like all the people, he said, I know I probably disappointed my son. All the people that are close to him, like, he doesn't care about all the hate, all the people that are jumping down his neck. You know what I'm saying? it's like I know I'm better than this. I know. And so, no, I let myself down. And so, I'm gonna let him keep going. No, I'm gonna let him keep going.
Grace, but they did the exact opposite. They offered me grace, and they also paired that with an offer to learn and to grow. And I'll be honest with you, you know, that kindness really inspired me to dig deeper on how to do something about this. And one thing I've learned already is I'm specifically sorry for is that it matters. My words matter. The word can truly hurt a person, and at my core, that's not what I'm okay with. This week I heard firsthand some personal stories from black people that honestly shook me. And I know what I'm going through this week doesn't even compare to some of the trials I heard about from them. I came away from those discussions with a deep appreciation for them and clearer understanding of the weight of my words. I wish the circumstances were different for me to learn these things, but I'm also glad it started the process for me to do so. I've got many more things to learn, but I already know that I don't want to add to any division. This week was a big lesson that sometimes we can do just that without even knowing. Our actions matter, our words matter, and I just want to encourage anyone watching to please learn from my mistake. There's no reason to downplay what I did. It matters, and please know I'm carefully choosing my next steps in the prayer.
He learned from it. Make a mistake, consequences coming, but he learned. That's the most important. He learned from that. And he talks about wanting to grow. He said it wasn't the ideal situation for me to start learning and growing and get that conversation started. But know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a good thing that he's saying that he wants to grow and he wants to learn more. And I mean, even though he's faced a lot of backlash, he's heard stories that it's like, this is nothing, right? And so, know what I'm saying? I mean, Morgan's a human being. We are all human beings. We all make mistakes. If somebody put and I wouldn't even say this is like the worst moments of his life. I don't know about Morgan Wallen's life outside of music, but no. So I know if somebody put a camera on me for the worst 10 seconds of my life, cancel culture probably come after me too. I'm just not popular enough for it. But I'm saying, God, we've all made mistakes. Like, forgiveness is positive, and it seems like such a sincere apology. And Captain, I never stop rocking with you, Captain.
Choosing my next steps in the prayer. I want to end this update hopefully on a more positive note. Since that video was taken, I've been sober for 9 days. It's not all that long of a time, but it's enough to know the man in that video
It's a start.
is not the man that I'm trying to be. I've had this week to think about times when I'm sober, and I'm really proud of who I am and my actions for the most part in those moments. When I look on the times that I'm not, it seems to be where the majority of my mistakes are made. So I decided to go off the grid for a little while and get used to making good decisions. I want my team, my family, my friends, and even strangers to trust me. Hell, I want to trust me.
I trust
Who
you
knows
more.
if I'll be able to live down all the mistakes I've made, but I'm certainly going to try. I'm going to spend some time taking back control of my habit, living healthy, and being proud of my actions. And lastly, I have one favor to ask. I appreciate those who still see something in me and have defended me, but for today, please don't.
Okay, I got you.
It's on me. Take ownership for this, and I fully accept any penalties I'm facing. The timing of my return is solely upon me and the work I put in. I still had a lot of really good people in my corner trying to help me, and I appreciate them more than you know. I appreciate you more than you know. This entire situation is ugly right now, but I'll keep searching for ways to become the example instead of being made one. In closing, I'm not trying to be a holy roller or anything, but this week I remembered a passage from Paul that always stood out to me, and I'm thinking maybe a moment like this is why. In 1 Corinthians 13:11 it says, "When I was a child, I spoke like a child, thought like a child, reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I gave up childish ways." That's what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit. God bless.
What I think was huge for this, man, was that it was sincere. It genuinely came from the heart. And you can see that throughout the video, because not only is he just apologizing, but he's taking further actions to grow, to learn. Know what I'm saying? He understands hey, words can hurt people. Understands my actions can hurt people. This is not who I want to be. He understands, hey, you know what I'm saying? He's talking about sober for 9 days. Like, most of all, when I'm sober, I'm the man that I want to become. But when I'm on drugs, that's when a lot of those mistakes happen. So he understands, he's growing, he's learning, and that's the most important part. And he says all those who've been standing up for me and defending me, like, he admits, like, don't, I'm wrong. What I did was wrong. I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? I said no, that Morgan made a mistake, but he's not beyond forgiveness, right? And so I definitely stood by him 100% because we're all humans, right? We all make mistakes. But Morgan owned up to it. That's what's so great, man. And like he said, hey, I ain't gonna say nothing else, Morgan. I ain't gonna say nothing. Hey, but I rock with you, man. That was something big. But that's it for this one. If you guys got a favorite video, that's it for this one. I thought I was reacting to a music video. It's almost instinct. Before you leave, please make sure you hit the subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when the next reaction is coming. I got my social media name and Patreon in both corners on the screen. Patreon will do exclusive reactions that are only on Patreon. Don't miss out. I'll put those links in the description, so all I gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I love talking to you. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy D.Neal, out.